probably move that in then. Window capture, add source. Or is that just like gone shit? So I'm still playing around with the settings, just sorting it out. Right, the main card's just about to start in about 5 minutes. Just sort that out. Right, that's actually set up now. Sorry, I've been dicking around setting this up because I didn't quite have it all ready. It's actually quite decent seeing Michael Chandler on the sports desk. To be fair, let me just change this over. It's good to see Chandler on the sports desk. To be fair, it suits him quite well. To be fair, I do like Chandler. He is good. Let's have a quick cigarette before this kicks off. Michael Chiesa's good on the desk as well. To be fair, they're both very knowledgeable. cleaning the desk up quick. That's alright. Yeah, I think the main card's due to start in about 3 minutes. They're just sat at the desk at the moment, just chatting. So you got Makhachev and Chandler talking with I can't remember the female reporter's name. I'm looking forward to the Miesha Tate fight, to be fair. It'd be nice seeing her return again. It's been a while since she's fought. I can't remember the last time she's fought. It's been about 3 years, about 5 years I think now almost. Morning Nina, how you doing? To be fair, it's 3 o'clock here in the morning. To be fair, that Marion Reneau, whatever her name is, what Miesha Tate's fighting, not even got that good of a record, to be fair. She's like ranked 12, so hopefully Miesha like steamrolls her. She looks good as well, Miesha does, to be fair. She's in mint shape. I was a bit. There we go. 7:30 in the morning. Jesus Christ. Where are you, Marianne? 6 in Georgia. Nice. Where's all my stuff, man? Lots of bet slips up in the corner. Oh, so they've both gone with Jeremy Stephens to win. I've got Jeremy Stephens to lose, to be fair. I think that that Gamrot guy's insane. He's got some skills, to be fair, and I think he'll just overpower Jeremy Stephens. I don't know how he's going to cope at 155. I mean, it's quite short as it is, to be fair, but his chin will probably be better at 155 than it would be at 145. So that'd be quite good to see if he doesn't get dropped. We'll see. Looking forward to the Islam fight though. That'd be absolutely mint. Got Makhachev to win. Hopefully they start the first fight pretty quick. I hate it when they just drag it out. So we've got first matchup anyway is Gabriel Benitez versus Billy Quarantillo. I don't know if anyone watched The Ultimate Fighter, but it was quite good on that Billy Quarantillo. That's why I've put my money on him, to be fair. I mean, I don't know what to be fair. I've not looked at his recent record. We'll see if we can grab his recent record. So he lost his last fight decision to Gavin Tucker. 1-2 before that. Also, he fought three times in 2020. So his first fight this year. That's not too bad. So he's only lost once in the UFC. So it's be his fifth fight in the UFC. He's only lost once. It's not too bad. I mean, who's he beaten? Submission, decision, KO, lost decision. Yeah, I mean, his first name is Gavin Tucker's his first decent name, really, and he lost to him. Yeah, I still think he'll do it. To be fair, I still think he'll get the win. I mean, let's have a look at this Gabriel Benitez's last few fights. So he's got quite a. He's fought in the UFC quite a few times then. So that was his debut. So he's been fighting in the UFC since 2014. So he's obviously a veteran. He's got quite a few losses, to be fair. No, I'm very happy with my bet. I reckon Billy. God, that name is so hard to pronounce. Quarantillo. But yeah, I think Billy will get this one. Gone with him on the bet anyway, just because I quite liked him on the Ultimate Fighter. He's got two inch height advantage. Loses an inch on the reach. The leg reach isn't that massively important. It's mad though, he's got a smaller reach and a smaller leg reach and is taller. A long ass torso. 40% KO, 33 sub. That's not too bad, to be fair. That's quite, for the both of them, that's quite well rounded. Average fight time 11 minutes. That's not bad. 5 per minute. Grappling's almost gets 2 takedowns per 15 minutes. 2 takedowns a fight. That's not too bad. Yeah, Billy's definitely probably a more well-rounded fighter, I'd say. They're just going through all the Makhachev highlights at the moment, so I'm hoping they crack on and get this first fight underway soon. I'm hoping, in fairness, that it's fuck off. I'm hoping that it's going to be quite not a quick card, but it's not a fucking long one either. It is quite late, to be fair here. I tried to get like an afternoon sleep and it didn't happen. So I'm quite tired. That's why my voice is quite croaky compared to usual. Makhachev's a lot taller, to be fair. It looks like, what's the size difference? What's the height difference in that? So they just showed from the weigh-ins and Makhachev looked way taller. He looks a lot more than an inch taller. Jesus Christ. That's either wrong or he's shrunk. That's fairly average fight time 15 minutes. That's like decision machine or what, whether you win or lose, really fucking terrible. That's not good, really. I say not good, it's probably better than what I could do, but still. Right. Yeah, they're just introduced the fight, so I'm guessing they're going to be doing the ring walk any second. I've just got the adverts first. Yeah, I hope they fly through this quite, not quickly, but I hope it gets through it quite quick and they're not taking the piss half an hour or so between each fight. I don't really care if it looks like bad for smoking on a sport event. It is what it is. I'm waiting for fights, so it kills the boredom. But yeah, guys, the bet's up in the corner anyway. If you want to have a little gander at that and see if, I mean, you're more than welcome to copy it if you want or whatever you want to do. I mean, it's a fairly straightforward one. I've got Dustin Stolzfus, never pronounced that one before, to win first. Billy Quarantillo to win the second. Well, actually, to be fair, the first fight's actually the Billy Quarantillo fight, not this one down here. That Matthews Gamrot to win. He's an absolute beast. I think he's going to beat Jeremy Stephens. It's Jeremy Stephens' debut tonight at lightweight. Usually fights at featherweight. And then obviously Miesha Tate back after a good few years. I mean, I don't know when her last fight was actually. I think it was about 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. It's been a while. To be fair, she looks just as good a shape as when she left. So looking forward to that one. So I'm looking forward to that one just as much as I am the main event. To be fair. I do like Miesha Tate. It was good to see her choke out Holly Holm for the battle. I swear all I've done is watch adverts. I'm not a fan of adverts, to be fair. Just boring as shit. So yeah, this is technically the first UFC stream on this channel, so happy days. Looking at doing a few more. I mean, this is not going to be a popular one, to be fair, but I do like that Islam Makhachev, so I do want to get this one done. I was going to do some videos earlier, but I tried to have a sleep instead, and that just didn't happen. So I'm just wish I'd just done some videos now and got some other not normal content out for the channel. But I did want to get some UFC covered, to be fair, because other than comedy is like my favourite thing to watch. So, I prefer it over boxing, not massively more, but the way boxing's going nowadays, UFC's a lot more interesting. Other than obviously this whole Jake Paul, Tyron Woodley fight going on. I'm going to stream that because that should be quite good actually. I actually think Jake Paul will win that. Don't know why. I don't think, after watching Tyron's last fight where he got clipped by Vincent Luque, and he was literally, so he got clipped and he was just rocked, and he stayed rocked for a while as well. So I think if Jake Paul lands a good punch, he could probably knock him out. So, but we've never seen Jake Paul take a punch. So if Woodley can connect, it's like an absolute truck. So Woodley could probably win that. It depends what. I think it says he's going to do it at cruiserweight. So I don't know how much Jake Paul's going to have to cut for that, because obviously Jake Paul is a lot bigger than Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley's a bit of a midget. It's like, well, not midget. Fucking hell, I'm 5'6", so I can't really say anything about people being small. But it's a lot bigger. Jake Paul is than Tyron Woodley. But anyway, they're introducing the fight now, so they're in the octagon ready. So happy days. Should be underway in a minute. Just introducing Billy Quarantillo. $15 for the underdog. Plus 135 underdog. And weighed in at 145.5 pounds. I want Billy to win. This other geezer then. Gabriel Benitez, 22-9, 5'8", weighed in at 146, fighting out of Tijuana. -160 favourite. Gabriel Mowgli. Everything looks like Mowgli, to be fair. Mark Smith, the ref. Right then, we're almost underway. Right, fight's underway. Happy days. Billy with a lovely little low kick there. And my bet slips just... There we go. Suspended straight away. Another low kick. Nice little calf kick from Billy, and a left hook lands straight. Sorry, right hand even. Another right hand from Billy, and a lovely body kick again from Billy. Just glances with the right hook. It looked like he got backed up there. Oh, he's dropped Benitez. Jumps on him, swarms over. He landed two elbows. Great elbows on the side of the head. He needs to watch out for the armbar though. He needs to really watch out for this armbar. Oh, he's slammed him down, and he's landed another 3 punches, 4. He's really looking to try and finish this. Come on, Billy. He takes the back. It looks like he's got the body triangle. He's going to sink in the arm under the chin. He's opened up Benitez straight away. He's got a nice little gash on his eye. It looks like the forearm's sneaking. No. He's about to throw the forearm. He's trying to sneak the forearm under the chin, but he's not quite got it. He's pissing blood out of his eye already. Billy's just basically, he's got him in the body lock from the back position on the ground, just well, throwing punches around the front. He's just trying to sneak that forearm under the chin of Benitez, and he's just softening him up. He's just basically, he's got him from the back, just throwing punches around to the front, softening him up, just so he can sink that sink the forearm under the chin. And he's really landed some nice punches. To be fair, he's scoring some points. I mean, this is definitely a 10-8 round if he doesn't get the finish. If it stays like this, I can't see Benitez getting up. I mean, Billy's got the perfect body triangle on him. He's not going anywhere unless he lets him up. I think they're both coming off losses as well. So yeah, he's still on his back. Still got his back, and with the body triangle. Still raining some punches down, but Benitez is with it now anyway. I mean, he wasn't like out of it, but he was covering up. Still trying to, he's covering his face up with it, covering his mouth up with the hand, just trying to slow that arm in under the chin. Yeah. Oh, hello. Is he going to try and neck crank it now? He's dropped it, but he's still landing all these shots. Still landing some nice big shots from the bottom. Well, I say, well, he's technically up from the bottom, but he's on his back with the body triangle, so he's in a better position. Oh, hello again. This looks like it's in. Is this in? No. So yeah, Benitez is defending the choke well. To be fair, it's not too bad. I mean. Oh, Billy just landed a lovely little left hook on the ground then. Well, I suppose it's ground and pound, but it looks like a hook because it's hooking round. Oh, that's a lovely, huge elbow on the chin then from Quarantillo. It's all over him. This body, it's got no answer to this body. Oh, so he's got no answer to this body triangle. He's just reversed it and got made top position. Wow. Great reversal there from Benitez. And he's landed an elbow of his own. He's landing strikes of his own. Up kick from Quarantillo in the back on the feet. Low kick from Quarantillo. Benitez looks pissed. Flying knee. Didn't do anything there. Quarantillo again. Oh, lands a lovely left hook on the chin of Benitez. Billy's throwing a lot, but I hope he doesn't gas him out, to be fair. I'll tell you what. He almost got caught with a guillotine then. I'll tell you what, he's got the heel hook. Quarantillo, no, doesn't look that much of a danger. No, but saying that, Benitez is grabbing the heel as well. Both gone for a heel hook. Not bad ground game now from Benitez. Now I think he's kind of recovered, but well, watch, don't knee him. So right, Quarantillo's striking on the ground. It looked like he was trying to go back to knee him in the head then. But yeah, no, great punch on the bow. Yeah, so I'd definitely say 10-8. 10-8 for Billy there. Hopefully he hasn't gassed him out too much. I mean, Benitez hasn't took that much damage. He's got a cut on the top of his eye from where Billy landed an elbow, but it's lucky enough not to be above the eye. It's more at the side here, so if it's going to bleed, it's not going to be pissing all into his eye like it would be if it was just above the eye, so it's not a bad... Oh, sorry, Daniel, the fight doesn't start till probably about 5:30. Well, I'll say 5:30. It's 3:20 my time, so in about 2 hours or so, I'm guessing that fight's going to start. The main card has started, but we're on the first fight between Gabriel Benitez and Billy Quarantillo. So get the match stats up actually for you guys. 1 second. Let me pause that a sec. Right. There we go. Get the match stats up for you. It hasn't updated, which is annoying, but never mind. Great takedown straight away then from Billy. There we go. Obviously, Billy being in Billy's the blue stats there. Billy's got his Billy's on his back basically against the cage. Benitez is down. He's got the back, got the body lock again. What body triangle? Apologies. Same thing. Yeah, Billy's got his number on the ground there. This looks tight. It's not under the chin, but he can probably crank the neck. It's just got a... Yeah, he's just got to slide his hand behind the head of Gabriel. Yeah, it's really going for this rear naked choke. Oh, Jesus, Gabriel has got a massive mouse under his left eye. Yeah, Billy's just covering... He's doing a good job, actually. If he's not getting the choke, he's covering the mouth, so he's disrupting the breathing. It's not too bad. Still got the body triangle. And it's just fighting for... oh, no. Back up to the feet now. That's not too bad from Benitez, but I think he's going to get kneed in the face. Yes, he did. Lovely knee from Quarantillo. You can see that all day. I was lining up for a dog. Be quiet, please. So yeah, Billy's still trying to get the takedown, but he's got to watch he doesn't give his neck up like that. He almost got guillotined again. But they're back to the feet. Calf kick from Quarantillo. Threw straight down the middle then and just glanced past the side of his fez. Another shot down the middle from Quarantillo. An shoulder strike from Quarantillo. Bit of Conor McGregor style there. Body strike and kick to the stomach again from Quarantillo. It's almost head kick from Benitez. Yeah, Billy's, as you can see from the stats, Billy's, another takedown from Billy. That was lovely. Straight into the double leg up against the cage. And 3 elbows, 4, and ground and pound now. Absolutely great. He's just landed about 7 consecutive shots, about 4 elbows and 3 strikes. 4, 5, 6. Referee same fight back is looking to... I mean, Mowgli's not in any real... I say Mowgli. Benitez is not really any damage, but he's being told to fight back. His eye's looking nasty, to be fair. It's starting to close up. Ground strikes, Quarantillo 54 to Benitez is 6. So there's quite a discrepancy, really, on the... well, there's a massive discrepancy, really, on the ground. So, basically, they're up against the cage now. They're just fighting for hand position. Oh, lovely knee to the stomach from Quarantillo. But I thought this Benitez, He's wearing the damage well. I tell you what, he's got to give the neck. He's got to give the watch the neck. Oh, he almost got guillotine. Quarantino needs to be quiet. Needs to be quiet. Needs to be careful with that. Giving his neck out like that. Lovely shot from Quarantino. The only problem is here, Quarantino looks absolutely exhausted. Straight left from Quarantino there, but there's nothing in his shots. Absolutely nothing in his shots. He just got uppercutted from Benitez there, and then it looked like his legs buckled a little bit then. And he's just jumped straight down for a single leg, Quarantino has. Oh, hello. Benitez looks like he might have got the guillotine here. You need to be careful. Quarantino, what are you doing, mate? Lovely knee to the body. That looked like it really affected him. Oh, lovely 1, 2, 3, 4 shots from Quarantillo. But he's so tired. There's 40 seconds left in the round. He just kicked Benitez in the nads. So I'll have to pause that play a sec. To be fair, that would have done Billy a bit of a. The break would do Billy quite well, but the referee stopped the fight. Not stop the fight, but he's paused the action for the low kick. But the refs, the doctors come in to take a look at his eye. No, the doctor's not called the fight off. That's fine. His eye's not that bad, to be fair. It's just got a mouse underneath it and then a cut above it, which makes it look a little bit worse than it probably actually is. Leg kick from Quarantillo. Just landed 2 nice punches up top. 3 punches. 4 nice straight right there. There's no real pop in his punches. That's the only issue with Quarantillo. But just, I mean, nice work from Benitez there. Yeah, he doesn't telegraph his punches. They kind of just snap. Oh, lovely punch down the middle from Benitez. Not Benitez, sorry, Quarantillo. Oh, 1 nice 1-2 up top from Quarantillo. It's absolutely lighting him up like a Christmas tree. Right, that's the end of the second round. I have to sort this. I didn't really redo the clock time. It's the end of the second round. Let's let this run down. So I'll probably reset this actually. It'll say round 1, but it'll be round 3. Yeah, so that's. I wouldn't. Do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if that's 2 10-8s. No, it's not. It's not started yet. Godo. So we're on actually on the first. We're on the first fight of the card. So there's five fights. It probably won't start for another 2 hours yet. The main fight. Billy's. So I reckon Billy's definitely up. 2 10-8s, or at least a 10-8 and a 10-9, but there's no more power in his punches and it looks gassed. So we'll see. Hopefully, I can't see him getting a finish. I mean, the too slippery now for the sub to be a massive like issue. I'm not saying it's impossible to get a sub at this point, but they're way too slippery and he's not done anything. I mean, it's not like he's not done anything. It's looked like he's going to get the choke, but he's not actually sunk it in yet. So obviously he's going to go into the round confident because he's winning the stand up, he's winning the wrestling, but will his gas? He's just got caught with an uppercut. It's fine though, but will his gas tank hold up? We'll see. Oh, he's just got dropped. Come on, Billy, get up, mate. Benitez just absolutely dropped a massive left bomb on his chin and just dropped Billy. I think Billy's going to look. Here we go. Billy looks absolutely shattered. Oh, he's threw up his legs, going for a triangle. Billy, come on, Billy, with an up kick there. Grabs his leg. Billy's back to his feet. Come on. Whew, that was a close call. Your dad fell down the stairs? Jesus Christ. Is he alright? I tell you what, Benitez is coming out looking strong in this round. Quarantillo has just landed a nice shot, but it's just give his neck here. He's got to be careful with that neck. He keeps going in for the double leg and just leaving his like neck out like a fucking giraffe, waiting to get choked. It just there's no real pop in his punches anymore. I mean, none of them are telegraphed to give him that, but there's no pop at all. It looks absolutely exhausted. If he can get out of this round, it's easy. That's a great takedown from Billy there. Yeah, he's just took top position, landed an elbow. This is where he wants to be, really. He just wants, if he can, just lie on top of him for the rest of the round. I want him to win the rest of the round as well by lying on top, because that'll be the first fight on the bet slip coming in. Lovely elbow there from Billy. Has he just opened up another? Yeah, he's just opened another cut up on the forehead of Benitez. Man, elbows are the best for cutting people. It's like that. Yeah, that's a nasty cut on his forehead. It's pissing out now. That is. Elbows are awesome, man. That cut's nasty. It looks like he might. Is he going to sink this choke in? I don't think he is. He can't get it under the neck. He's just got it across the chin. At this point in the fight, I mean, what? Fucking 12.5 minutes in, they're just sweaty messes. It's going to be tough to sink in a sub here, but will he get his forearm under the chin? He's got two. Oh, he's just punching right on that mouth, and he's sitting wince then. Right, here we go. No. He could probably try and if he dragged him back to the cage, back up to the cage, obviously, because he's got like the body triangle from behind lying on the ground, trying to go for the rear naked choke. But he could probably put him up towards the cage and be in like a sit up position and probably go for a neck crank or something, because I can't see him getting the choke from here. I mean, again, obviously, he's still got the body triangle, but he's been trying to get this choke for the last 13.5 minutes, really, and he ain't got it. I'd change it up, probably scoot back and go for a neck crank. But he's landing some nice punches. To be fair, though, I will give one thing for Billy. He stopped the fight. Lovely finish. He weren't really landing many punches, to be fair, but he was landing consistent punches. I was going to say, he might not be getting the sub, but he is scoring by landing shots, and they've just stopped the fight, so happy days. That's the first fight on the bet slip coming in. Happy days. I'm pretty shocked they actually stopped that. I mean, it wasn't doing much damage with the strikes, but unanswered strikes, so they're going to stop it. So, not too bad. Not too bad. It was lucky, really, actually. Well, I say lucky, really. He got dropped, but it did, other than that one little 5 seconds, I suppose Billy controlled the rest of the round up until the point where they finished it anyway. So, yeah, it was, the wrestling won that one for Billy, to be fair. I mean, to be fair, he was winning on the stand-up as well, but it was never in a million years going to finish him with strikes, standing up. He just doesn't have enough power in his strikes. But again, they're untelegraphed, so it's take the rough with the smooth. That's a great win. Great win from Billy there. Only had a minute left in the round. Yeah, as you can see from the live stats, that was pretty one-sided. I mean, they got a knockdown each. Look at the takedown stats. One submission attempt. He's taking the piss. He spent fucking 15 minutes trying to take his neck. Where did I get that from? One attempt at a sub. He spent literally 3 rounds going for a sub. How can you class that as one attempt? I suppose it was only one submission, but they don't mean it like that. That's weird. significant strikes per position. Yeah, I mean, look at 28 strikes on the ground. It appeared to be more than that, to be fair. That's the takedowns. 3 takedowns. 3 takedowns. It took him down 3 times in the last round, and spent. Who's doing these stats for the UFC, man? You want shooting? 3 takedowns. They got 3 takedowns in the third round, let alone the fucking rest of the rounds. Who they got working there? Jesus wept. He just did a kind of. It's like Billy's on the mic now. He just did a kind of Dana 50 G's, baby. You're not gonna get 50 G's with that fucking stoppage, mate. 1-9 in the last 10 fights. He has got that dog in him, to be fair. He just said he's got that dog in him. He has, to be fair. It's got a weird because he's got some. It doesn't appear to have any power in his shots. I mean, he dropped him, but you could see from Benitez he wasn't rocked or anything. It was more of a surprise than anything else. I mean, he was with it as he went down. He could take a fucking beating, that Benitez, to be fair. He wasn't. I don't think he was particularly happy with the stoppage either. But unanswered strikes. It is what it is. He's just called out Charles Rosa. It's the 5th fight of the Apex. Jesus Christ. It's 4-1 in his last 5 fights with 3 finishes, so that's not too bad, really. That'd be a good fight, actually, with Boston's Charles Rosa. That'd be a good nut. Right then, we'll get the stats up ready for the next fight. If it actually wants to work. I'll tell you what, UFC needs to sort the website out. It's absolute dog meat. The stats aren't right. The X button just doesn't work. There's an X button up here to close stuff down. It just doesn't work. Fucking useless website. Mate. This is annoying. Right. So we've got Rodolfo. Bloody hell. I will butcher everyone's name. So we've got Rodolfo. Rodolfo Vieira. Say the Vieira part. It's a bit mouthful. Then Dustin Stoltzfus. So Vieira's 7-1. I'm just going to call him Dustin. I ain't even going to spend the rest of the night trying to say that. What was that? Hopefully Islam gets a win nice and easy, mate. To be fair, looking forward to this fight. We got Islam down to win that. Hopefully swarms him, gets him out of there quite early, so I can go to bed. not going to be on for another span of around 45 minutes. That fight will be. But yeah, so we'll go back through these stats anyway. So we'll go with Vieira and then Dustin. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his second name. I mean, I can, but I ain't going to do that for the whole fight because I can try and make it as easy as possible. But yeah, so 7-1 versus 13-2. So I mean, that's, you know, in comparative, like, that's fairly even. Obviously, depending on what their amateur records are, there's got a bit more experience with Dustin. US versus Brazil, so that's nice. It's always good. The States versus Brazil, both 6 foot, both weighed in at 185 pounds. 2-inch reach advantage for Dustin. I never really bother with the leg reach, to be fair. 86% sub finish. Hey, look at that. He's got 100% finish rate. Not bad. And it's to a 46% finish rate. So we'll see this then. Well, hopefully, I've got Dustin down to win. I think they both lost the last fight. And there's absolutely zero stats for Dustin for the rest of that. So we'll wait until we jump into it. So it's just gone onto the advert. I mean, just showed you them training in the back. So I'm guessing the fight's probably going to start in the next 10 minutes. Well, yeah, I mean, they're probably going to do the ring walk or start the ring walks during the adverts like they did with the last fight. So hopefully it starts by quarter two, but I doubt it. It'll probably start around 10 to. This fight anyway. So yeah, so we've got so the first fight on the bet card coming. So obviously I've got Dustin to win the next one. And then we've got Gamrot to win versus Jeremy Stevens. I think that's going to be it's going to be a weird one because I do really want to see how Jeremy looks at 155 because I know, you know, he's a thick lad. He must have to cut quite a lot of weight to get down to 145 really because he's what, 5'8". So yeah, I mean, what Connor's what, 5'9", 5'10" when he was at featherweight. So yeah, I mean he's not a massive featherweight in terms of height. He's just a bulky lad, so hopefully he's not cutting too much for 155. I know he's getting a bit older as well, which is probably why he's gone up. And obviously he's not had the best run as of late. Yeah. I always have a little bet and put it up to see how it's going on. To be fair, I've watched the UFC for about properly, probably about 12, 13 years. And I need to shut the window now, so it's getting a bit late. I'm checking away. Yeah, I've watched about 12, 13 years, so I won't say I'm like know everything about it, but I'd say I know a fair bit, enough to bet and be pretty confident and pretty much know the majority of the fighters and the backgrounds and where they're from, etc. So yeah, I usually have a bet. I do enjoy a bet. I don't really bet on anything else other than UFC. I don't bet on footy that much because I'm absolutely shit at predicting football. So yeah. Jesus Christ! I just showed that Rodolfo Vieira. He looks. It's quite mean. I'll give him that. Well, might put my money on the wrong man here. Never mind. We'll see. I'm sticking to my guns. We'll go with Dustin. Saying that, I'm not going to cash out. But what is the cash out? I can cash out for 18 quid. Obviously, put a tenner on. Nah. Yeah, football was a disaster. Absolute disaster. Shocking. But it is what it is. We'll do better. Hopefully, we'll do better. Well, I say do better in the World Cup. The only way we can really do better is by winning. It's the first ever final we've got to. Like, since I've been alive. Anyway, it's like the first final we've got to for like 50 years. I think the last final we got to was the World Cup in 1966 where we won. Other than that, we've not made it to a final. So yeah, it's quite a big event really. I mean, there was a lot of crap that surrounded it after the game, which, it's just I don't want to say part and parcel of football because obviously it's not good, but you're obviously going to get arseholes. You get arseholes in every country, don't you? So just don't concentrate on those and concentrate on the positives. I know you do get a lot of arseholes from England though, to be fair. Just adverts again, man. There's so many adverts on BT Sport. I mean, I've probably got the same amount of adverts on ESPN, I don't know, but fucking hell. Sort of seems, if there's no one's fighting, it just seems to be adverts. There never seems to be many people talking either, really. I quite enjoy it when they bring it to the panel. Because it's Fingy's first night tonight on the panel, Michael Chandler's as well. It looks good. It looks good on the panel. Suits him as him and Michael Chiesa. I like Chandler, to be fair. He's very articulate. For a fighter, I mean, considering he gets his fucking head pounded in all the time, he speaks really well. Still on the adverts. This is what I mean, man. It's been on adverts for about 5 minutes. So I said I'd be lucky if it starts at 1:45. Unless they're not showing the ring walks until like the co-main. Dogs, do you mind running around, please? It's like 4 o'clock in the morning almost. Calm down. Shut this door. Calm down. Lie down. Little buggers. Lie down. So the dogs are usually asleep at this time, so it's going absolutely nuts. The one thing that I don't like seeing, add money they're cashing in. The one thing I always worry about for the fighters, when you see them coming in absolutely jacked and they look massive for the weight class, you got to think how much weight are they actually cut to get down to that, and how compromised are they? Because this Vieira looks fucking jacked. It looks like it's got about 2% body fat. It's got to be drained. His brain is probably in the driest fluid there is possible in his head. It hopefully gets cracked and knocked out straight away. Yeah, but Dog does what he wants to watch Makhachev destroy that Moises guy. Right then, let's get ready to get the stats. I mean, this doesn't refresh itself very well, so I'll have to keep on that. Right then, they're in the like I say, they didn't even show Dustin doing the walkout. So yeah, here we go, 1:45. They're getting ready to do the fight now. Bruce is just about to do the announcement. I don't even know why they're not showing the ring walk. I mean, I'd rather watch 2 minutes of ring walk than 2 minutes of shitty adverts. I'm hoping it'd be nice if the bet runs all the way up until the last fight. Obviously, I want Islam to win, but it'd be nice if we could get there. I think I did another channel months ago where I did a few of these with the bets, and every single time there'd be like 6 fights on there or whatever, and it'd just be one that would let me down. So. And it would be like halfway through the card or whatever, which is annoying. So it'd be nice if they'd all come in up to the main card, really, just to give it that little bit extra. Bruce is just introducing him now. He's introduced Dustin. Oh, it's updated itself, bloody hell. Yeah, but this Rodolfo guy looks absolutely jacked. Herb Dean is on the refereeing. That's updated itself, so it's obviously running faster than my BT Sport. I don't think I've paused it. No, it's running live. Saying that though, I'm saying Vieira looks jacked. Dustin doesn't look much smaller. Yeah, you've got to watch out for the grappling ability of Vieira. Both just trading punches. Nice leg kick there from Vieira. I couldn't tell whether that was a calf or the knee on the inside of the leg. To be fair, the kick on the outside, whether it's the knee or the calf, depending on where they catch them, some of the times where they catch on the side of the knee, it can get the nerve, can't it? And the leg just gives away. So although it's not the best place to always kick him, because you've got the danger of clipping the knee and fucking breaking your foot. If you actually do manage to get it on the side to the underneath of the knee, it can cause real damage. Oh, Vieira just landed a lovely right hand then on Dustin. But it's keeping calm. I mean, he just landed an absolutely solid punch and then just circled out. Leg kick there on the. So what I'll say is for above the knee leg kick, and then I'll just say calf kick or behind the knee for the rest of them. Yeah, so Dustin's got a bit of a nosebleed already. They're both just trading lovely straight. It's like a nice stiff jab down the middle from Vieira then. Again, I don't know what Stoltz versus bread and butter is, but he's throwing his hand with. It doesn't look with any power on them. There's no pop behind anything. Well, it didn't look like they don't look like there's any pop behind them. You can use your towel obviously when a fighter throws a punch. You can use your towel when there's a bit of pop behind it or not. Yeah, I hope Dustin gets this, but. Oh, lovely spinning kick there from Dustin, but he caught him on the top of the top of the thigh. Almost looked like I kicked him square in the dick. It looks. I mean, well, it looks fairly even. Looking at the stats here, I mean, there's only one strike in it. Nice 1-2 there from Vieira. Stiff jab again from Dustin down the middle. Looks like there's blood coming out the nose now of Vieira as well. Nice overhand right there from Dustin. No power in it, but it wasn't telegraphed, which is always good. Oh, nice jab down the middle from Vieira. The jabbing from the pair of them has been pretty good, to be fair. The one tool I like seeing the fighters use is the good jab, to be fair, because especially with the 4 ounce gloves on, if you can throw a nice stiff jab down the middle. I mean, you've seen it with Usman, and Usman's picked up the jab really well, and he's been dropping people with a jab. Oh, it's such a basic yet really effective shot in MMA. And you never see fighters do it again. I mean, Vieira's jab is just fucking ridiculous. He's boxing the nose off Dustin here. Straight down the middle. Just stiff as a board. No telegraphing. Just popping it down the middle. Absolutely amazing stand-up. Well, not amazing, but it looks. Dustin's making him look good, I'd say, rather than the other way around. Yeah, it looks like he's. I don't really understand. I mean, obviously, Dustin's outlanding him. Oh, he just landed a spinning heel kick to the chin and didn't even phase Vieira at all then. I mean, there was no power in it, though. It's just. See, personally, I don't like seeing when fighters throw volume for the sake of throwing volume with no pop in the shots and no conviction in it. Because it's fucking pointless. It's just like you're wasting your energy, to be fair, and just going for scoring. Oh, lovely knee to the stomach and gets him to the ground. Sorry, that was a nice knee from Dustin there at the end of the round. Dropped Vieira. Both bleeding from the nose. I'd say the strikes. I'd say even though Dustin's outlanded Vieira, I'd say Vieira's strikes have been more damaging. There's been more conviction in the throw rather than Dustin just seems to be. It just seems to be throwing volume strikes more than anything else. I mean, I'm not a big fan of volume strikes. I'd rather him pick his shots and save his energy really, than because he's panting out of his arse now. Because the problem when you're throwing volume strikes isn't when you're landing, it's when you miss as well. I mean, you use so much more energy when you throw a punch and you miss than when you connect. So if you're throwing volume shots and you're fucking missing all the time, you're just burning energy. Right, I've not even done the round clocks. Fucking shocker. So I've been on ages since I've streamed a fight. So it says round 1. It's not. It's round 2. But we'll get the clock going. Yeah, it's been about 5 months since I've actually done a live stream. So if I make some mistakes, just bear with. Nice takedown from Vieira there at the start of the round. It looks so much stronger. I mean, doesn't look built much bigger. It's took the back. He's trying to sneak the forearm under the chin now. He's back to his feet. But he's still got the body lock with his arms, not with the legs. Still got his back, but they're just fighting for hand position at the moment. Yeah, got away from it there. I don't think, I mean, you can usually call a fight after the first round almost, unless it's going to be like a freak knockout or whatever. But I think Vieira might pick up a stoppage either at the end of this round or the middle to the start of the next. But we'll see. I hope not. I mean, I hope Dustin wins because that's got my money on. Is winning in terms of, well, he's scored more strikes, but I personally think Vieira's landed the more damaging shots. Dustin's throwing a bit more conviction in his shots now, which I like to see, rather than just fucking winging your arms out there. He got caught though, and not a straight right from Vieira there, but Dustin threw a nice 1-2 straight after it. He threw a high kick then, but blocked from Vieira. Stiff jab down the middle from Vieira. I'd like to see Vieira keep throwing that jab, but I wouldn't because I'd like Dustin to win. But in terms of the actual fight, I'd like to see Vieira keep throwing that jab down the middle because it was fucking wrecking him. Oh, again just jabbed him and it jabbed him. It took him off his feet to the side, and he threw a right cross and just missed. But that jab is setting everything up. That jab is fantastic from Vieira. Even when he misses, it's glancing. I can't fly. Even when it's missing, it's glancing. Nice calf kick there from Vieira. So yeah, he's catching up on the strikes now. He's starting to light up Dustin here. Another stiff jab again from Vieira. That jab's fantastic. I think my dogs are fucking fighting as well. I'll play fighting. Yeah, Dustin's thrown his jab now, but it's not quite as effective as Vieira's. Yeah, I think Dustin's so far has took this round is picked the strikes up. I'm guessing that he might give round 1 to Stolfus just off the volume strikes, but nice little left hook there from Dustin. Nice 1-2 there from Vieira down the middle. Yeah, it looks like Dustin's nose is broke. That jab has just been fucking bouting him in the nose all night. I tell you what though, Dustin just caught him with a right on the chin, and it looked like he staggered back Vieira then, and it caught him with a knee on the break. Vieira's backing up. Dustin's throwing the jab down the middle. 1, 2. And another stiff jab from Vieira. Bloody hell. That jab is fucking unreal. He just threw straight right down the middle and just missed. Just missed Dustin's chin then. That was a bomb. Yeah. I need to remember to do that round counter. So that's the one thing that always catches me out with the round counter. I do want to get just like a just one I can just put up somewhere behind me, or where I can just with a remote control. But they're a bit dearer than these free apps you can use. But I'm gonna be streaming a lot more. So this is obviously the first one I've done on this account. How I watch the fight. So I've got so I have like this Virgin TV Anywhere app on my computer. Because obviously I have Virgin. That's the end of the first. So I have just basically Virgin Media, Internet, and TV. And along with that so obviously you get BT Sport. So along with that comes Virgin TV Anywhere. It's like an app, so that's what I'm watching the TV on my computer. I need to find a different one of these counters, to be fair, because it counts down 5 seconds at the start of the fight, which is fucking annoying. And I don't like the respite in the middle, because let's face it, it's never bang on at like a minute when they do the break. I tell you what, Vieira's panting out of his arse in the corner. If Dustin can just take him down and just lie on him for like 5 minutes, that'd be quite good. Right, let's see if we can get this timed right, this clock timer. Just about to walk into the centre. Right. So I mean, it's never bang on a minute. It's not far off. But there we go. Round 3 underway. It says round 2, but it's definitely round 3. Oh, great right hook straight away from Dustin, and another right straight down the middle from Dustin again. Can you guys hear me okay anyway? Is the sound fine? Yeah, all right, Hustle Grown, how you doing, mate? Nice takedown from Vieira there. Nice takedown from Vieira. I'll tell you what, Dustin needs to try to reverse this, get back to his feet. I think the bet might be done with this one, I think. Never mind. I'm looking forward to the Islam fight and the Miesha Tate fight. I'll tell you what. Vieira's just gone to jump on his back, and then Dustin's just reversed that. And jumped on top, and the 2 shots on top, but Vieira's managed to get back up. It's got him up against the cage, but he's trying to go for a double leg. There we go. He's got the double leg, and he's dropped down, and it looks like Dustin has landed. He's got the one under. He's going for the guillotine, basically. He's got the one arm under. But no, he's popped the head out. So Vieira's just basically in top position, but they're not. He's just landed 1 punch. He's not really doing anything with it. I think he's just trying to transition into either side control, but no. Dustin's managing to pull himself up, which is quite good. Vieira's just jumped straight onto the back in the air. I think he's going to slip it's under the neck. This is it. He's going to fall back and he's going to choke him out. Yeah, he's tapped. What? Did he tap? Well, they've stopped the fight anyway. It's over. Vieira's won. I didn't see the tap though. I didn't see a tap there. Obviously, I'm guessing there was because Herb stopped it. Well, Herb's notorious for fucking stopping fights without a tap, to be fair, innit? Let's face it. Did he tap? He literally, as soon as he jumped onto his back in the air, slipped under the choke. Yeah, he tapped literally as he went down to the ground. Yeah, he tapped twice, actually. Yeah, fair enough. No, it's a great stoppage. Just couldn't see it by the way he was taking him. To reset this fight clock. Yeah, so right, that's the bet over anyway. Bit gutted on that one, to be fair. Never mind. We'll see if the rest of the fight's coming anyway. It usually does that. I usually maybe it's settled now, isn't it? Nah. It's usually just the one fight that usually fucks it over. But I'm pretty confident in the rest of these with the Gamrot, Miesha, Tate and Makhachev to win anyway, so that should be good. The Virgin app's free, so it's just basically, I think it's £44 a month. Is it 44 or 47, something like that. So it's either 41, 44 or 47, I can't remember. And you get 200 meg broadband, all your normal channels, and then like BT Sport, and then like box sets and stuff. It's not like the best, but I only really have it for BT Sport, to be fair. Just so I can watch the UFC. It's the only reason. I don't actually watch normal TV. I usually watch anything. I don't even watch like Netflix unless I'm watching it with someone. I'll just watch stuff on YouTube or the UFC, or I'll be making videos or working and listening to something on YouTube, like a podcast or something. So I don't really watch any normal TV, unless I'm watching it with someone or watching a film with someone, or a TV series or whatever. But yeah, just in the octagon at the end now, just about to do the official decision. Yeah, Dustin. It looks like a weight class smaller. I'm not even lying. Fucking Vieira's jacked. To be fair, I didn't really know much about these two. I just kind of went off stats. I looked at the stats, and if I remember rightly, that Vieira's fought. Well, he's lost his last UFC fight, and then he lost 2 grappling bouts as well. So he's kind of lost 3 on the bounce. I thought, well, 3 on the bounce, you're probably gonna be a bit questioning yourself, aren't you? Because he's not the youngest of gents, bless him. It's really weird. He looks like an absolute monster, but the way he stands really like as if he's a timid little boy. And he's got a really high pitched voice. What the fuck is going on? I mean, like the Twilight Zone here. He looks like a killer, a straight up killer, and he stood there, timid like fucking anything, with a high pitched voice. That's really weird. He stood there like, holding his arms like this. I was not expecting that. Yeah, BT Sport are awesome, man, to be fair. Like, I tell you what's really good as well. Or they do so much stuff, like so much pre-fight stuff now as well. Their YouTube channel is fucking brilliant. In fact, can't knock BT Sport for all the coverage they do at the moment. Like, literally anything, even like say even the Champions League stuff, like the pre-fight stuff, the pre-game stuff they do is fucking brilliant. I like the build. I don't know why, but I've always been interested in like the build-ups of stuff, like like the press conferences and the weigh-ins and stuff like that. But yeah, BT Sport always do a lot. I mean, they did They did that predictions for the Conor fight last week, and they bought that Geordie lad in, didn't they? That was wicked. That was, to be fair. I couldn't believe they bought him in. They bought in like a YouTuber into BT Sport to do predictions with the likes of fuck off with the likes of like the guys who present from BT Sport, and Dan Hardy was there. Darren Till was there. So yeah, it was quite cool to see, really, a YouTuber being kind of bought into it. So happy days for the YouTubers. It's fair, like I say, it's one of them things with one of the reasons why I'm looking forward to the Jake Paul fight as well. I mean, I'm not a Jake Paul like fan for his what he does normally, but how funny would it be for a fucking YouTuber to knock out a Hall of Famer like 5-time? I say 5 times because he was it 4 or 5 times he obviously won the bout against Robbie Lawler, then defended it 4 times. Well, obviously one of them being a draw. Yeah, but he's fought 5 times at the highest he can against a YouTuber, and if the YouTuber knocks him out, that's just gonna be so funny. Yeah. That big Jordan lad. Yeah. He was on there. It was like I say, it was weird. I mean, and tell you what was funny about that. Everyone, not everyone, but there was loads of like negative comments about why is he on there and all that stuff. He doesn't know anything. This, that, and the other. His prediction was the closest one out of all of them. Like I say, you don't have to be a trained fucking mixed martial artist to understand and talk about it. If you watch it week in, week out avidly, I've got some boxing experience, but not like anything else other than boxing. So you don't have to do it to understand it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, fuck me, you don't have to be a chef to know food shit. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them. But no, that big George lad did great. I don't know his name. I should have thought about it, but I don't always know what I'm going to talk about. But yeah, right. Let's get this ready for the next fight. But this website is shit and doesn't work. Right, looking forward to this one really. I do want to see how now the bet hasn't come in. I want Jeremy Stephens to win. The only reason I bet on the other guy is because I think the other guy will win. That Gamrot. But I wouldn't mind seeing Jeremy Stephens win because obviously he's a veteran of the sport. He's been in it a long time, and it's a good sport. That thing he did where he pushed that guy, and then. Obviously, the fight was called, and when he turned around and said, "When I push people, they don't fucking move." Like, brilliant. Obviously, because what he said when he got ripped by Conor, when he said when he punches people, they go to sleep, they don't move or whatever, and then obviously, Conor said he's famous. Who the fuck's that guy? So at least he's having a joke about that, which is good. Yeah, do you know what? I've not really watched much of his stuff. I've probably watched maybe 1, 2 of his videos. But that's about it, yeah. Yeah, hopefully Jeremy Stephens wins. Little heathen. It'd be weird seeing him fighting at lightweight. Jesus. So Jeremy Stephens has been on the roster since UFC 71 in 2007. 14 years. 14 years ago, I was 16 turning 17, so I was going into probably my second year of sixth form college. Yeah, who the fuck is that guy? Yeah. At least it's what he says now, though. When he pushed that person, so he's like, when I push people, they don't fucking move. Fuck, do you know what? It's 4:10 in the morning, and I'm sweating like a pig. It's fucking boiling in England. Like, it's never hot in England ever. So I don't know if that's why we get affected more by the heat or whatever. But Jesus Christ, I am literally sweating like a pig. It's fucking boiling. To be fair, I'm going to crack the window now, because especially if I wake people up in that early now, not like it's 2 o'clock in the morning. So that the sun is coming up. So I hope I don't get glare come across the screen. To be fair, I'll move the camera to the other side if I do. But just going through all the adverts as usual. But yeah, get ready for the next one. massive discrepancy here in losses, to be fair. I mean, obviously that Gamrot's only lost one fight. So, one of the reasons why I betted on him, and he's an absolute savage. Pretty sure Gamrot's going to win, but it'd be nice to see Jeremy Stephens do well. But we'll see. Buffering, bloody hell. I'm buffering? That's strange. There we go. Strange, I shouldn't be getting that. Chat's not done too bad tonight, guys. Thank you very much. Like I say, yeah. So I used to stream. I think I streamed about four events at the start of the year on a different channel. But to be fair, the channel didn't do particularly well. I did like betting predictions and stuff like that. So I mean, the videos were, the content was good, but it just didn't pick up. But this channel seems to have picked up quite well. So, and it's not. I obviously do reactions to stuff like comedy and that, but it isn't just solely that. So obviously, because it's just kind of based around me as the person rather than something else. So luckily, I can kind of incorporate a lot of things into this channel. So it should be good. But yeah, I'm sweating like a pig, man. Fucking hell. I need to get like a fan or something. Open this door actually, it's some fucking heat on. Oh, wait. There we go, a bit of a breeze coming in now, happy days. Fucking hell. Still just absolutely covered in adverts, and this is just. It'd be nice to see fucking walkouts, to be fair. I usually like the ring walks. Because you can take a good look at the. This is going to sound really weird, and I do not mean this in a gay way, but it's good to look at the condition of the fighters' bodies when they come out, because you can usually tell if they're compromised or not. You can usually tell by when you're looking at the face. I noticed that if you watched Conor walk out in the second Dustin fight, the expressions on his face, I knew he'd lost the fight before he'd even got into the fucking octagon. And you can see it with so many people, so I hate it when they don't show the ring walk. Plus 39, Jesus Christ. I don't know what it is here. It's probably about fucking 18, 19. But either way, I feel it. What's the weather? 17 degrees. It's going to be like 30 degrees later though. That doesn't happen in England often at all. So we don't get sun often at all, let alone for 30 degrees. That's why my fucking hair's just a mess, because I'm just like sweating like a pig. But yeah, hopefully they get into this fight soon. I did want to see hopefully doing the walkout, but we'll see. I don't know why this keeps buffering. This is crazy. There shouldn't be anyone up in the area to even be draining the internet. Yeah, that's what I mean. You can see the confidence on the face when they're walking out, or you can just see if they don't want to be there. Because a lot of the fighters get like pre-fight anxiety, and you can usually see if it's still on the faces as they're coming out, you can usually call. One second, my dog's barking. Scooby, come on. Not this time of night, mate. Oh no, wait. Oh. What's up, mate? So I just got a funny feeling my dog's just going to run clean into my PC tower and just like knock it over or something and pull the power lead out. So Jeremy weighed in at 156. Fucking hell. Like Gamrot, I tell you what, Jeremy's a bit Bit thicker than our Gamrot. And they weighed in. Gamrot weighed in at 155.5. Technically, I should probably cheer for Gamrot, as is from Europe, but I like Jeremy Stevens. Just because it's been in the UFC forever. I mean, since I've been watching it anyway, pretty much. It's been in it 14 years. But yeah, they're just introducing the fighters now. So they've just introduced Gamrot. Didn't show any of his stats on the screen, which is annoying. There we go. They're gonna show Jeremy's stats. Yeah, 28-18, one no contest, 5'9", 156, plus 200 underdog. I thought he'd be more of an underdog than plus 200, to be fair. I thought Gamrot would probably be a lot higher than that. Jeremy looks he looks good at 155. He doesn't look his body fat percentage looks probably around 15%, to be fair. It looks like he's sitting pretty beefy. Yeah, that's a great example. I don't know why I keep buffering. This is fucking doing my head in. Yeah, it's a great example. You could see Aldo was just, even seconds before the bell went, he was just looking at the floor. Like the walkout's a massive towel. I hate it when they cut it off. Right, Jeremy straight into the middle of the octagon straight away. Gamrot's got quite a big height advantage. We'll see how good Jeremy is at straight in for a single leg by Gamrot. He's got the leg up to the top and he's pulled it out. Yeah, he's got him down. Gamrot straight away on the finally executed the single leg. So basically he's pulled it up, grabbed the heel and pushed. It's just, it looks like the fighting hand position. It's hard to tell. It's hard to see, yeah, the fighting hand position. It looks like he's trying to lock up a Kimura straight away here, Gamrot. I think he might actually have this here already. But saying that though, Jamie looks like he's putting his own Kimura off as well. Yeah, no. He's fighting it well, Jamie, but I tell you what, Gamrot, all he's got to do is just lift it up, push it to the side. There we go. This is in tight. This is tap straight away. Gamrot straight away in the first round. I didn't even do the fight clock. No fucking need. There we go. Finished by Kimura. That was quick. 19-1. I knew Gamrot would have been that, to be fair. Jeremy would be pretty happy as he took no damage there. He'd be able to get back in there straight away. Weird. Do you know what I don't like? I mean, I know it's mixed martial arts, but he's not even throwing a fucking punch. Just ran in, grabbed his leg, took him down, and just gone for the Kimura straight away. I mean, don't get me wrong, brilliant technique, brilliant finish. But throw some fucking punches, man. Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's great. Absolutely perfect. Perfect execution there, really. I mean, he had that deep in straight away. He tapped within fucking like 3 seconds of him sinking it in, really. You can't deny him. He's absolutely insane. I wonder if he's going to fight next. Right, dog's crying, I want to go out. So bear me 2 ticks and let the dogs out. Come on, son. Scooby. Scooby. Calm yourself down, mate. Calm down, boy. You're going to hurt yourself, you will, one day, running around like that. Yeah, refs called it, Gamrot. So, and what minute was that? 1 minute 5 seconds of the first round. That was great finish. (19-1). I mean, to be fair, fantastic, really. Back-to-back wins. Who did he lose to? Who did he lose against? That's what I'm interested in. Ah, Kutalawe. Split decision loss. I don't remember that fight. When was that? October 17, 2020. Does anyone remember that fight? I don't remember watching it. If you do, I can't see if I don't know how close it was, because if it was really really close, that'd be pretty shit to lose your only fight. I mean, I suppose it's a good way of losing your only fight, being a split decision, but problem is it can go either way. So, but no, I mean, the stats say everything. I think what Jamie landed like through 2 punches, probably kicked him on the arm, or shot the single leg straight away. Not bad. It's proper fired up. I tell you what he didn't do though, and it annoys me every single time, is he didn't call anyone out. You don't go in there, submit someone in 1 minute and 5 seconds and not call anyone out. I'm not surprised half these fighters don't have such a big following. Like, they just don't know how to market themselves. The managers are absolutely shit. Like, he's 19-1. He's 18-1 coming into the fight, and I mean, unless you're a proper fight fan, you've probably never fucking heard of him. The fights have been alright, to be fair. Yeah, they've not been too bad. I'll go back to the start. This UFC fucking website is dog meat. Yeah, the fights have been good. The first fight was a weird stoppage, really. I mean, he wasn't like out or anything. It wasn't really. It goes down as a TKO. It was more volume of strikes unanswered on the ground. I mean, the Gabriel Benitez was pretty cut up. I mean, Billy Quarantillo landed some good elbows. I mean, he had a big mouse under his left eye, had a cut to the side of his eye here, and then in the third round he dropped an elbow, cut it and gashed him about here. So he was covered in blood in the end of the fight. And he was just landed in. He was basically in. He had a body lock from the back, and was just landing punches from the back round to the front, and it stopped him that way. Second fight was submission. I can't. Do you know what? My memory is freaking shocking. It's been a fight ago, and I can't remember what. I think it was. Was it rear naked choke he got him? Yeah, it was, weren't it? He had him up the side of the cage, weren't it? And then pulled him down to the ground. And as he tapped as he went down, that was the one. Yeah. And then this website, you can't even click back or anything on it. It's fucking useless, man. UFC, you need to sort that website out. The stats were wrong early on there as well. They said there's only 3 takedowns in the first fight, and there was, I think there was 4 takedowns in the last round. Yeah, one sec. Let me just sort out this this page because there we go. It's not the best. Right. Right, I'm gonna try my absolute hardest here to remember to do the fight counter. Like I say, apologies if I've not streamed in ages, so apologies if I make a couple of mistakes or whatever. But yeah. So we'll see now if Miesha Tate wins and Makhachev wins. Always one fight. There's always one shithouse that catches me out, and it would have been this one if the rest of them come in, because them two have come in. I mean, what if we? I'm guessing it's gonna be classed as settled now, isn't it? No, it's still saying unsettled because it ain't finished. Yeah, I mean, that's not updated itself yet, but obviously that's come through. I think Miesha Tate will come in. That Marion Reneau's record, to be fair, I think was crap. Other than the fact I think she might have won her last fight. Oh, excuse me. It's fucking like 4:30 here. I've not slept since obviously yesterday. Yeah, did I need to check if that Marion won her last fight. Fuck off. No, she lost. She's lost her last 4. I was going to say, I swear I baited on that Kiasan to beat her. So she's not won a fight since 2019 against Sarah McMahon. Let's face it, nothing like US, nothing like WWE Sarah McMahon. She lost to Kat Zingano. Kat's a good fighter, to be fair. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that name without butchering it. Raquel Pennington's a good fighter, to be fair. So she lost 4 decisions on a bounce. So at least she hasn't been stopped, which is good. And I'll tell you what, there, her 3 wins here have been stoppages. She had a submission and two TKOs and then a draw. Against that Betch Correa. Oh, I'll tell you what was sick. Did you see Holly Holm's head kick knockout against that Betch Correa, whatever her name is? That was mean when she was taunting her, saying "come on," and Holly Holm just throws her head kick up and knocks her clean out. Was it Holly Holm or was it Shevchenko? No, it was Holly Holm, wasn't it? Holly Holm, whatever, however you say her name. But yeah. Now, I think Miesha Tate's got this as well, especially as she's got the love for it back. Favourite fighter of all time in the UFC? It's a really tough one. I used to love Cowboy back in, about 4 years ago, when Cowboy did his welterweight run. That was awesome, man. I was a massive Cowboy fan. Obviously, I'd probably say Conor McGregor was probably my favourite. I mean, the last few fights has been a bit embarrassing. I love the Conor. I'd say pre-Nate, the first fight. Well, no, I mean, I don't. Basically, when he used to train properly, he used to do all sorts and bring all sorts of people in. He used to he before the Aldo fight, he did lots of training. And he literally just trained, spent a week on just movement, just learning. I can't remember if it's a week or whatever, however long it was, but I'm just literally on movement and moving around and stuff like that. He used to study and do some real cool stuff. And then, he even, do you know what? He made the mistake that he used to say about everyone else in the last fight. He concentrated on Dustin in that fight, and he used to say himself, winners focus on winning, losers focus on winners. And he always used to focus on himself and how improving his game. And all he'd done since the Khabib fight, all he did was focus on Khabib. The two Dustin's fights, I think that's the second Dustin fight. I just think he barely trained, went in there, think he was going to blow him out of the water and come a bit unstuck. And then the third fight, he just didn't concentrate on anything other than Dustin, which was wrong. He should have concentrated on himself and his own abilities. So yeah, that's that. It's weird. He's different now. And it's not. It's gutting. I used to love to see the Conor that was excited to fight and get in there and light people up and stuff like that. Not the one where he thinks he's doing everyone a favour, because it's just fucking boring now. I mean, at first it was funny, you know, when it was saying like how much is the UFC worth and that's how much he's worth and all that crap. It was funny at the start, but now it's like it's boring. You know what I mean? He needs to fucking win some fights, really. It's just showing some highlights here now from the last. It's just showing some knockouts here. So Limoges, female knockout earlier. It's brilliant. Straight right down the middle, it's right on the chin. I'll tell you what, it's one of the best punches. Literally the straight punch generates a lot of power because it's got to cover less ground. You don't really see, like, you see people just winging hooks all the time, but a straight punch down the middle, like, if you turn your hips into it, fucking generates so much power. And you see a lot of knockouts from the straight shots down the middle. A hell of a lot of the ones in the UFC are. I mean, the Connor's one against Aldo where he knocked him out, that was a straight left down the middle. Right on the chin. Yes, they're just doing the whole Miesha thing of where she retired and that now. I'm glad she's come back, but we'll see if she's come back for the money or whether she's come back because she genuinely loves it. Hopefully, it's for the love and not the money. We'll see. But, I mean, this Marion Reneau, she's about 45, I think. Oh, she's 44. Should be 44. I think this is from what she's saying. I think this is going to be like Marion's last fight. So although she's lost the last 4, she's lost the last 4 and she's in a co-main event. So she's gonna fucking try, isn't she? Let's face it. But tell you what, though, to be fair, I suppose it's more on Miesha. I suppose Miesha's probably handpicked her, and the only reason she's in the fucking co-main is because of Miesha. But 4 on a bounce and you're in a co-main event. If that was me, I'd be going out swinging from the fucking bleachers. Like, nothing to lose. You've got nothing to lose. It's your last fight. You've lost 4 and you're in a co-main event. Could brew up the perfect storm, really, couldn't it? Be interesting to see how she gets on. We'll see. I mean, by the sounds of it, she's never been finished, even though she's lost like bare fights. I think she's like 9-7. She's never been stopped. So let's see if the cupcake Miesha Tate can finish her. We'll see if she can choke her out or something. Hopefully, it'd be good to see Miesha get a finish. But then again, would I like to see Miesha fight Amanda Nunes? Dunno. Amanda's just a straight up savage. Tell you what, one of my favourite fights ever, like literally ever, is the Amanda Nunes versus Cyborg fight. That was just, I mean, I know it's in like a minute and a half long or whatever, but that was crazy, man. Like, the whole cyborg hype just got derailed. Yeah, Amanda Nunes is insane, man. She's so good. She'd probably fucking knock out Alexander Volkov. To be fair, if you pitched the women's featherweight versus the male featherweight, I'd probably put my money on Amanda. She'd kick his fucking head to the moon. Because at that weight and at that level, it comes down to probably technique, doesn't it, really? Because she hits like a... I wouldn't want to get punched by Amanda, to be fair. I mean, fuck me. You see them shots she landed on... Yeah, that was a class fight. That was the Conor night 2. That was brilliant. My favourite Conor fight... I don't know. I love the one when he fought against Thiago Brandao. That was awesome with the whole build up to that fight back in the day. That was fucking mint, man. The Thiago Brandao fight was so good. And then when he just murked him up against the side of the cage, that was. I used to love all the old kind of stuff when he was on his way up, man. That was such an exciting time, like so exciting. I don't know anyone else that's. No, there's never been anyone like him to bring that much excitement, really. I mean, I know what he's doing now is fucking stupid and he sounds like a right knob, but you can't. I don't care what anyone says. You mean you see it all over all the social media? Everyone's saying, "No, his shit is this, is that. He doesn't deserve this. He doesn't deserve that." It's like, shut the fuck up, guys. Like, what he's done is incredible. You can't take that away from him. So while you're sat there behind your keyboard shouting shit, like, it's fucking pretty mad what he's done. But a lot of it's just the way how he advertised himself. He's a genius when it comes to that. And if half of the fighters on the UFC could talk as good as they fight, people would be getting paid a hell of a lot more. But when you're like Gamrot, 19-1 now, choked out a veteran in the sport in just over a minute, and then didn't call anyone out. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Call someone out. Do you know what I mean? Get some hype behind your name now. What you can do? Just wait for a phone call from Sean Shelby now. What his next fight's going to be. It's not going to be interesting, is it, really? Considering if he called someone out and says, I don't know, Tony Ferguson, I'm going to choke you out, you little bitch, or something like that, then that would have been probably someone he could have called out. You know, I don't know what his rank would be on Monday going in, but you got to call people out, man. Especially if you're winning. Especially if you're beating someone in a minute, you got to be calling someone out on the mic. It's just no advertisement. It's ridiculous. Miesha looks in incredible shape. I mean, she's at the same weight class, but she looks slimmer. We'll see, man. This is going to be an interesting fight. Didn't show the walkouts again. I know it's the apex, like, and it ain't got to walk very far. But it's still good just to see that little bit of a walkout. Just so you can have a look at the faces and have a look at, the body and that. See how they look, see if they look worn out or if they look fucking dehydrated or they look like anxiety ridden or whatever. But yeah, Bruce Buffer's just introducing them now. So I hate it when they skip the walkouts. Right. Let's get this ready. So Miesha's 18-7, 5'6", such is my height. It's weighed in at 135. Yeah, she's still got a nickname, Miesha Cupcake Tate. 3-inch reach advantage. Excuse me. 3-inch reach advantage for Marion. She's got a better finish rate. Live now. Hate when it does this, man. Like, I'm about 20 seconds behind, I think, because it's buffered a few times. Right. Mark Smith reffing. Right, let's get this fight clock ready. Miesha looks younger now than she did when she left the first time. Right, fight's underway. We'll see how this... I'm just going to call her Marion rather than Marion. I tell you what, 4 losses, your last fight, co-main event, could be quite dangerous here, really. But we'll see. Obviously, you know, Miesha, if ring rust is real, 2 minds about ring rust, to be fair. I think it's more real than unreal. But it depends how much experience you've got and how much you spar, I suppose. And how hard you spar as well. But I mean, it looks fairly even. I mean, Miesha's threw a few nice punches and one kick, and that's been about it, really. They've just been kind of feeling each other out. Nice right hand down the middle from Miesha. Apparently she's been working on her striking, and it does look quite crisp, really. Her hands don't look too bad. She only landed like 1 or 2 shots, but they look crisp and solid. That's a nice jab, nice left jab there from Miesha. Countered the low kick, the calf kick from Marion. I'm not going to call Marion. Nice punch down the middle again from Miesha. Her hands don't look too bad, actually. Oh, nice punch to the temple there from Marion. No problem. Have a nice day, Nina, as well. Thanks for watching, sweetheart. You've been on for a while, to be fair. Nice punch down the middle there from Marion. Another punch over the top of the hands there, and just caught her right on the cheek. Then, lovely strike. Nice calf kick from Reneau. Yeah, them calf kicks are naughty. Yeah, so Tate won't be used to them. That's quite a new tactic, really. The calf kicks. It's literally one of the best tactics out there now as well, man. J-Lang, say something. Can you hear me okay, mate? Marion's Marion's fighting her hand, but Miesha's in a better position got up against the cage. She's landed a couple of strikes, but trading knees. Marion's got a forearm resting against the chin, but no. Miesha's got the clinch, just landed a nice knee to the stomach, but not really. Nothing to worry about. Just trading knees, really. I mean, they're fighting for hand control against the side of the cage, just trading knees, basically. Oh, you Irish then, Connor? Yeah, I can imagine, man. Like, we've only really had Bisping, who did really well for the English. To be fair, I mean, we had Leon Edwards fight the other day against Nate, did so well, and then fucking just got spoilt in the last minute. Really, I mean, Nate caught him that beautiful 1-2 down the middle. Leon Edwards is so unlucky. Lovely right hand from Miesha, and a nice one as well from Miesha. Marion, almost landed a knee then, but takedown from Miesha, which she's got to be careful here. I think Marion's going to try and she's going for a triangle here, and she landed 2 punches and elbows on from the bottom. Great strikes from the bottom from Marion. She's trying to get I can't say if she's trying to go for an armbar or a triangle here. No, she landed a nut kick as well. Miesha's got to be fucking careful she doesn't get her chin taken off here. No, great. Well done, Miesha. She passed the guard perfect there, and that was fucking fantastic. All the upkick threat is gone now. She's lying on top. I think she's going to try and work her way into either full mount or side control. Or she's going to probably hold this position. Yeah, she's going to hold position because there's 10 seconds left of the round. Yeah, they're just fighting the hands. Finishing top position. I'd say Miesha won that. Not massively, but she's definitely done enough to get that. We've had a few great fighters, but nothing. No one that's really dominated the sport. I mean, Bisping did well for Bisping did well for a while. Then he had a bit of a Bisping fought at the wrong time. It was when it was basically just full of steroids, and he didn't take them, and obviously it was very obvious that the fighters some of the fighters he did take were juiced to the fucking gills, like. So it is what it is. But yeah, it'd be nice to see some English fighters coming up. I mean, it was that guy with that like heavyweight poster boy, Jimmy Manoa. It was just pause that a sec. Where's my Jimmy Manoa? He was wicked. He went on a right little rampage. Remember when he knocked out like Corey Anderson and that? And then he got stopped by that Volkov Oezdemir, didn't he? And it just killed his fucking hype train then. Darren Till was good, yeah. He I don't think Darren Till was going to be. He's got his confidence, man. That Masvidal knockout just fucking took his soul. It really did, man. He looks almost timid as he goes in to strike. Before he used to pounce on his opponents. Now it's almost like he tries to pick from a distance, rather than fully committing, which is a shame really. Yeah, Darren Till was fucking mint, but I think Masvidal took his soul, man. Took his soul. Because he took one of Woodley's best shots. I mean, Woodley rocked him and then choked him out, but I don't think that quite killed his confidence really, because he didn't do too bad against Woodley, other than obviously he got clipped on the chin, went down, and then got choked out. But he was a young fighter then, wasn't he? So I'm not really in commentating on this fight. So Miesha is just. Do you know what? They're fairly even on the strikes actually. I think Reneau's probably landed one or two more in this round, but yeah, they're just striking in the centre, just throwing jabs, a couple of crosses, and that's about it really. Oh, Miesha just got caught with a lovely right hand from Marion then. Miesha just shot for the double leg. Oh, let go of the cage, man. Take the fucking point from that. And Miesha's picked her up and then dumped it. I was going to say, that referee is a fanny, man. You can't get literally. Miesha's picked her up. Marion's grabbed the cage and literally grabbed it. The referee's looked at her. Not said anything. But bitch, get your hands off the fucking cage, man. Take a point. Yeah, so basically, she completed the takedown. She sat on top. It looks like Marion's fighting for a Kimura, so Miesha needs to be careful here. Marion's fighting a Kimura from the bottom. Miesha's got to be careful here. This might be the second Kimura of the night. Miesha's landing elbows to the side of Marion from top, but Marion's fighting the arm. And if she can pull this arm out, She might be able to pull a Kimura here. The position... She needs... If she moved onto a side more, she's kind of flat on her back, so she can't get the arm pass. If she moved onto a side more, she'd be able to get the arm pass and then probably not sink the Kimura in, but... She's flat on her back now, so Miesha's... Almost full mount now. She's sort of... She was kind of sat on the legs trying to transition to full mount, but she got up. She's kicking her... Oh, watch the up kick. Reneau's just landed 2 up kicks on Miesha, but not really affected her. Miesha's just jumped straight back down on her. I mean, Miesha got up to let Reneau up, but Reneau stayed on the back. Miesha's just landed a great elbow on from top. She's basically lying in a on top position. Landing elbows into the side, punches to the head. Nice hammer fist from Miesha. No, do you know what? Just as much pop on him than fucking what's his name? Like Dustin was fucking throwing. Oh yeah, Marion's been opened up now. It looks like it's the nose. Yeah, her nose is Marion's nose is bleeding now. Miesha landed some great ground and pound from this top position. So 35 seconds left. Definitely 2 rounds to 0 for Catherine Tate. Fuck me, she's a comedian. For Miesha Tate. Do like Catherine Tate though, she's hilarious. Miesha's got to be really careful with these up kicks. Do you know, the great punch in on the way in. She keeps trying to pounce through the middle of the legs to land. She probably push the legs to the side, then I'm going to land a punch. But yeah, end of the second round. I'd definitely say that's. I wouldn't say a 10-8. I mean, she did land a hell of a lot more strikes, and she dominated top position for the most of the rounds. I wouldn't be massively surprised if the judges give it a 10-8, but I doubt it. Miesha is winning the fight, but she looks tired now because she wrestled basically the majority of that round, other than 2/3 of that round she wrestled for. So yeah, she just looked quite out of breath, but that just because she's trying to catch. Just could be because she's trying to catch her breath in the corner. Right. We've actually not done too bad with the old 5 timer. I'm going to bang on this one as well. About a second out. Yeah, we're a second out, so that's not too bad. Right, yeah. Final 5 minutes. Nice jab straight away from Miesha to start the round off. Head kick from Reneau. Just misses and catches the elbow. Great right hand from Miesha there. Nice uppercut. Oh, lovely jab from Miesha. Just backed her up then. Miesha's looking great. Nice uppercut there. 2 body shots. Oh, she just got caught with a knee and went down to her feet, Miesha then, but it weren't a knee to the head, it was a knee to the stomach. She's got up against the cage. She's going for the... I think she's going to try and take the double, try and take the legs. She's got to be careful if she drops down here. I think she might be able to secure the takedown here. Just sweep the leg. Yeah. Well done, Miesha. That was a great takedown. She's got to be careful, though. She's going to get... Whoa, she might get put in the crucifix here if she's not careful now. She's... Nice scramble by Miesha. I was going to say, she took her down then, but she literally almost landed in a crucifix. That would have been a fucking right disaster. Miesha's got wrist control against the cage. She's got 1 hook underneath. Yeah, she's going to try and take the back here. She's landing ground and pound from the top. She's trying to... She's got the one wrist, she's got that hand underneath and got wrist control on one side. So she's going to stop, the ref's going to stop this fight. She's raining down shots. She's going to be the first person to stop Marion. This could be over. Ground and pound. She's going to stop the fight. Come on, you could have stopped the fight about 10 strikes ago. There we go. Miesha Tate is the first person to stop Marion. Brilliant stoppage from Miesha there. That was awesome. Absolutely awesome. She looked brilliant, Miesha did in that fight. Stop that. Yeah, 5 years. Come back after 5 years. She looked fucking mint. Didn't see it. One iota of ring rust there either. Very nice. Very nice. That was a great return for Miesha. That was really good. I mean, she was ranked 12, so with her leaving, she'll probably come in at probably get ranked, I don't know, about 11 or 10. Or she might go straight in at rank 12. But I doubt it. She'll probably go in about rank 10 now from that. Great finish from Miesha there. Delighted with that. I told you it's always a one fight that fucks betting slip up. Betting slip up. Do you know what? I was tempted not to put anything on that because I was unsure of who they really were. Fucking wish I hadn't now, arseholes. So the rest of them will come in. So I mean, I'm usually pretty on it with the predictions, to be fair, but that's experience from watching fucking ages. But yeah, get ready for the official decision, and then we're going to get into the Makhachev fight. I'm guessing there'll probably be time in the Makhachev fight for around 5:15. I'm guessing. And I hope they show the ring walk, because I haven't shown one ring walk yet, and it's doing my fucking head in, because I like seeing the ring walks. But yeah, not bad so far, to be fair. I think we've not had a decision yet. Not bad at all. I think we've all been stoppages. Is this going to update? Yeah. Yeah. All stoppages so far in the main card. It's 3 round 3s and a round 1. Not bad at all. Nice to see. I like to see stoppages rather than decisions. Just waiting for the official decision now. Yeah, wait for the decision, and then hopefully they crack on and get this this last one underway. But yeah, we're more than likely getting inundated with a shit ton of adverts first. Official. I tell you what, it's really, as someone that's watched the sport for a long time, it was really nice to see Miesha come back and just win that. I mean, the opponent's questionable. You know, she's on her way out. She's about her last fight. She's 44 years old. She had lost the last 4 fights, but she had nothing to lose. So that spells as well for a day. People that don't have anything to lose are fucking dangerous. So that could have gone one or two ways. Mark Smith was the ref. Not a bad stoppage. I mean, the punches Miesha was landing weren't like bombs. They were just, she was just landing lots of strikes, lots of unanswered strikes. Really, I mean, obviously then Marion started to cover up. Obviously Mark let it go about 5 strikes more than it needed to. He probably could have called it slightly earlier, but I suppose what he was doing was giving her the benefit of the doubt because it was a last fight. So you can't knock that. Not bad reffing, really. All the calls have been good tonight. I don't think the refs haven't had a stinker yet, really. So I do like most aspects around it. I like to see how the refs are doing. I like to see who's commentating the fights and stuff like that. To be fair, because I do like all the different dynamics they have on the commentator desk. To be fair, I don't know who the ref will be for the main fight though. Probably more than likely Herb Dean. I'd probably say Herb Dean will ref the main event. I don't think she called anyone out. I was chatting away, I didn't listen to her, but I don't think she called anything out. Again. Like, that 15, well, that fucking 20 seconds, 30-second interview you get after a fight is like your little spotlight, and it bugs the shit out of me when they don't call anyone out. Like, you've got literally 20 seconds, 25 seconds to sell yourself even more after the fight. You know, you showed your skills off, now it's time to show your personality off and sell yourself. Yeah, that Marion's just giving her a little goodbye speech now. But yeah, it really does annoy me when fighters don't call anyone out after the fight. Like, especially, you know, especially when they've stopped the opponent as well. Fair enough if it was a crap decision and you just want to get out and everyone to forget about the fight straight away, I get that. But if you're just going out there and stop someone, and especially if you're a co-main event or anything like that, and you don't call anyone out, and you don't hype anything up, you don't deserve a fucking decent fight next, because at the end of the day, you need to be able to market yourselves. And these guys' managers should be telling them that. But no. Some people just can't sell for shit. But yeah, wait for these all to bugger off out the octagon. She got stopped in the last fight, the Marion. She got all the way up to her last fight. Unbeaten. Well, not unbeaten. She fucking lost 7 fights. She hadn't been stopped. And then, yeah, Miesha stopped her, so that was nice. All the bets coming other than that one, which was annoying. I weren't gonna put it on them either, because I didn't fucking know who they were, so I shouldn't have done that, but never mind. Right. Final act coming up. Islam Makhachev, 19-1. That's a mint record, man. Even his loss was, I suppose you could say it was questionable. Well, not. It was a quick stoppage, but he did go out. So it's a flash knockout. I mean, he dropped limp, but when he hit the floor, he did kind of not come back to life because he weren't fucking dead, but he what's it called? Oh, cheers, Yvette. Thank you very much. I didn't know you were watching, so thanks. Yeah, it was. I've lost my train of thought now. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh, I'm that tired. I can't remember. I've been awake for like 22.5 hours. And I love my sleep. I'm a lazy git. Oh, yeah, just playing the adverts now, so I'm going to roll a cigarette up, ready for this last fight. Been looking forward to Makhachev fighting, to be fair, for a while. I do like this new wave of like the Dagestani and Russian fighters. It's different, man. It is different because I mean, they're not known for the boxing, but they can fucking throw some punches as well. They're decent, but the problem is what they've done. I mean, I suppose this is more. I don't know if it's they've handpicked this Moises or I'm just going to call him Moses because I can't be asked to put my Moises however we want to say it, but I don't know if they've handpicked him or he's the only person that would accept a fight. Yeah, that's what they've just obviously got commentary in my ear, and Rogan was saying it's, you know, people just ducking him. So this is going to be a tough one because obviously it's ranked quite a bit above this chat, but we'll see. We'll see, man. This is the problem is this Moses guy. If you can manage to pull off the upset here, he'll shoot straight into the top 10. And if he actually does a decent call out, might get some clout behind him. They got. This is why pisses me off, right, when people don't call anyone out or people don't do a decent octagon talk is you don't usually talk about people after the fights. You should talk about them for like 1 or 2 days, unless they do a ridiculous talk after the fight, like Conor did. He snapped his ankle. Conor lost the fight, broke his ankle. What he said, some of the things he said on the mic was a bit shit, but people were still talking about what he said on the mic. Not just like 2 days after, but like 4-5 days after the fight. So people really, really underestimate how important that little 25 seconds is on the mic, 30 seconds. Because you've effectively got millions of people watching you talk. Not a video of you training and punching a bag or punching someone's head in, of you actually talking in your personality. And that's what people want to see, man. People aren't bothered if you can fight good that much. Because let's face it, there's been that many good fighters. You want someone who's actually got some personality as well. So yeah, right. They're actually showing the ring walk for this one finally. Thank God. I think they thought they'd save it for the main event. This, I was going to say, to be fair, what they're saying now on the commentary is literally just what I said. This is a brilliant opportunity for Moises. He doesn't have the best record. He's he's ranked 14, but he's in the main event. All eyes are on him. So if he can stop Islam, he could make a name for himself. I just don't see it happening. Islam's far too good. I believe. Far too good. But we'll see. I mean, all the hype that's going around Islam at the moment. Because even Khabib says Islam's as good as him to a certain extent, and Khabib's saying Islam's probably going to be the next champion. So you could steal some thunder here, Thiago. But I don't think he will. We'll see. It looks... so this is why I love seeing the walkout, because this Moises looks like his fucking game. He looks game as shit. Happy days. Happy days. I'm looking forward to this, man. This is why I love the walkout. Just from the walkout, I'm more excited. Just seeing how game he is. Hate it when they don't show the walkouts, man, for the rest of the fights. Whoever the production team is or whatever, I think they underestimate the rest of their stuff. Like they underestimate how much people are interested into the rest of the things around it. Like even in boxing, like the ring walks, part of the whole hype as well. Weird fucking walkout music for it. Islam. Some fucking bongos. Bongo dance music. I tell you what, it looks either calm or nervous. I can't tell. This is his first main event as well. I tell you what, this Moises has got nothing to lose, It's both there for both of them. It's their first main event. Everyone is expecting Islam to win. All the hype behind Islam is 19-1. It's meant to be like Khabib's prodigy. Obviously, Khabib being Khabib. We'll see, man. Yeah. If it's built similar to Khabib, people saying his striking's better than Khabib. But we'll see. Because old Moises or Moises. I'm just gonna. Do you know what? Fuck it, Thiago. I'm gonna call him Thiago. It's way easier. Thiago could pull it. I'll tell you what. It'd be quite cheeky if Thiago pulled this one off, actually. But it would go against. It would probably go against the grain because he'd probably fucking lose his next fight, and then that would be a potential star fucking ruin. So I do want to kind of see Makhachev win. But we'll see. I do like upsets as well. Especially if it's a knockout, do you know what I mean? Especially if it's like a proper savage head kick or something and it fucking just sleeps him. It'd be great. Right. Tail of the tape. They're pretty much even. Both got 70.5 reach advantage. Makhachev's an inch taller. Thiago weighed in half a pound heavier, 156 to 155.5. So really even. Other than the betting odds, obviously a bit different. Right, so the usual judges: Mike Bell, Sal D'Amato, and other persons. Herb Dean refereeing. Thought it would be Herb. Ooh, Makhachev looks a little nervous. Makhachev looks nervous. Thiago looks game. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very, very interesting, I think. So much pressure is on Makhachev to win this. And with it both being their first main event, no pressure whatsoever for Thiago. No pressure at all. And he's in shape. 15-4. When did he have his 4 losses? I can't spell for shit. Okay, he won his last fight against Alexander Hernandez. Alexander Hernandez is a good fighter. So we lost decision. Oh, to be fair, so we lost to, I can't even pronounce that, Ismail Ulgaf. I think he's supposed to be pretty decent. But that's Beneil Dariush. Beneil Dariush is mint. And decision, he didn't get stopped by him, so that's not bad. I tell you what, decision loss. It looks like he's never been stopped, you know. He's only lost decisions. He lost to Jason Knight. He lost to Beneil. I tell you what, not the worst record, you know. Not the worst record, really. I mean, other than Jason Knight, the other 3 ain't. I mean, I think they had one at the start of their careers, but like a fucking nobody. But Jason Knight's not too bad. And Beneil Dariush is fucking Beneil Dariush, you know. So, yeah. Let's see. This could be interesting. I don't know, you know. We'll see. Makhachev looks a bit stiff. I've not done the fight fucking clock. Right, we're 10 seconds behind, about 15 seconds behind on the fight clock. We'll pick that up in between rounds, to be fair. Well, about 15 seconds behind, yeah. No one's landed anything yet. They're just feinting, feeling each other out. High kick thrown from Makhachev. just feeling each other out, just fainting. Makhachev is kind of backed up Thiago against the cage. He's cutting off the cage well, to be fair. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, to be fair, it's wrestlers tend to, if they can back the cage, if they can back the wrestler up against, back the fighter up against the cage, when they shoot a takedown, you can't sprawl because there's nowhere to fucking go. So you tend to see wrestlers probably do that a lot, really, where they pressure the opponent back up towards the cage, because obviously if you're the person who's been taken down, you want to try and stick near the cage, because obviously you use the cage to get back up. But if you're obviously the person trying to get a takedown, you're pushing back near towards the cage so they can't sprawl, then just drag them away from the cage when you get them down. But great body kick there from Makhachev, and another one as well down the middle. Little flurry there from Thiago. I don't think he landed anything though. Makhachev's putting the pressure on. They're both swinging, clinch situation, and Thiago's got Makhachev up against the cage. Makhachev just sneaking some knees into the legs of Thiago. Yeah, Thiago seems to be reacting to every single feint of Makhachev, which isn't good, man. You don't want to be reacting to every single feint. Makhachev just for the finish of a route, throwing fights. See, he reacts to every single fight. You can't do that. Oh, great punch on the chin from Makhachev there, down the middle. What Makhachev is doing? He keeps fighting the takedown, then he's throwing shots. And he just done it again. Then, just as I was saying that, he did the same thing where he feints the takedown, throws the 1-2, and then he threw a knee up the middle and caught him in the chest. Not bad. Now he's got a tie clinch, not a nasty tie clinch, and he's just dropping some knee. Well, he was dropping some knees, and then Thiago grabbed his leg. Looks like he might go for a single leg here. No, he let go. Makhachev just keeps lifting just dropping these knees, man. It's quite good, really. It's kind of like it's like a weird tie clinch. It's kind of got. I think it looks weird. I think just because of the height difference. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the strike difference here, Makhachev's landed a hell of a lot more. Got 1 minute 10, and a great takedown from Makhachev. Gets him down. Yeah. So yeah, he's landed two shots already from the top position. He's going to try and slide through into full mount. Is he? Not. He's back into guard, but not quite. He's going to try and pass the guard. I don't think so. I think he's going to sit in guard and just drop down punches and on an elbow. Yeah, he's just going to sit in guard. To be fair, he's tall enough just to sit in guard here and just rain elbows down. I think as he opened up a cut on the eye or the nose, I can't see from the camera angle. And a couple of nice ground and pound strikes there from Makhachev. It keeps dropping the. It looks like he's cut him here. Oh, this side, sorry. I can't see. Yeah, there's a cut on the bridge of the nose. Yeah, from Thiago. Obviously, he's caught him. Makhachev's caught him with a lovely elbow on the bridge of the nose. Right. So I'm trying to listen to the corners as well. I do like listening to the corners, the corner men. So basically, what they're asking him to do is just take him down and then ground and pound him. Khabib's in the corner, giving him his water. Khabib looks jacked, man. I don't know if anyone's seen Khabib recently, but he's enormous. I know Makhachev was saying he couldn't spar with him anymore because he was too big, but Khabib looks fucking jacked, man. Please come back at 170. That'd be cool, man. If Khabib come back at 170, I'd be mint. I don't think he ever would, but to be fair, if he come back, he won't come back at 155. I could never see that happening. Right, yeah, to be fair, with about 10 seconds behind on the fight clock. So we cut about 5 seconds up. Yeah, it's on 4:33. We're on 4:40, so yeah, about 7 seconds behind. We'll catch that up nicely. I can't see where that blood. If the blood looks like the blood's coming down here on his face, but the cut's on the bridge of the nose. So I don't know if he's cut his eye as well. So I'm just trying to see. But I tell you what, Thiago just caught him, Makhachev with a right hand then, but it didn't phase Makhachev, to be fair, really. It didn't appear to. Nice calf kick from Thiago there. He needs to get on his bike, really. He needs to stop getting backed up to the cage and circle round. But it's not. It's just backing up. Circle round. There we go. Islam's hands are decent, man. They don't look too bad. The problem is Thiago's like a fucking deer in headlights. It's not. He's just walking back. It's not circling round. You can't let a wrestler get you up against the cage, man. He knows he's a wrestler. I don't know why he doesn't circle around and try and keep it into the centre of the octagon. Like, I don't know, because considering Thiago's supposed to be a kickboxer, like. So yeah, Thiago's got Islam press. Oh, it was a takedown from Thiago, but Islam landed into the guillotine. Oh no, it popped to the side, and Moises grabbed his back. He's got the neck. Oh no, lovely scramble from Makhachev there. Reverses position perfect straight away. Makhachev now he's sat on the back. He's going to slip his hand in under the back. I'd like to see this go. Not the distance, because I fucking hate it when fights go the distance. But I'd like to see it go at least into the fourth, just to see how Makhachev does really with his cardio. To see if he's actually got a gas tank or not, really. Fucking hell, first now. Yeah, to be fair, the commentator just said both guys are showing lots of composure for the first main event. To be fair, it's not far wrong there, actually. There's no nervous mistakes yet. To be fair, any nervous mistakes are usually made in the first couple of minutes anyway, aren't they? Yeah, he's got to be really careful here. Moises he's been on his knees for like the last minute or so, just basically got his chin pressed against his neck just so he doesn't get fucking. Islam is just getting ready to slip that hand in there under the chin. Yeah, he's softening him up here. It's on his back, just landing ground and pound. He's going to try and slide his forearm under his neck. Did he just grab his other... It looked like Islam grabbed his hand and punched him with his own hand then. Islam's ground and pound's not bad at all. But if this was Khabib in the position, he would have fucking melted this guy in seconds, so... Yeah, I only watch YouTube. To be fair, you bet. It's very rare I watch anything else really. I mean, I sometimes watch like Netflix or whatever if I'm watching it with someone, but so unless I'm watching TV with someone, or I don't bother. I just watch it like watch YouTube, or to be fair, the only stuff on TV I watch is boxing or UFC really. He's going to go to the armbar. Oh, he almost sunk in the armbar right at the end of the round then, but end of the round. What have I done with this? I'm just going to reset that. Fuck it, I'll tell you. It's going into the third round anyway. It would have had to be reset anyway because I didn't change it to 5 rounds, so. Yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed, so there'll be a few mistakes, but never mind. The sun's coming up now, which looks a nice morning. Looking forward to going to bed, to be fair. I'd have been up nearly 24 hours. Yeah, Islam's absolutely dominated this round, dominated that first round. 2 days, landed 87 strikes. I think we've started the next round, like, actually live, because that's just jumped up 1 punch. Right. Round 3. We're going to be a couple of seconds behind because I forgot that it fucking counts down. I need to get a better app, man, than this countdown clock thing. I might just use one on the website, I think, next time, because this is shit. They're both just fighting the jab. Definitely 2018. You could I can't see him being 10-8 rounds, but to be fair, you probably could, you know. You could probably class the last round as a 10-8. I don't see where Thiago wins. Unless he lands... I mean, he just landed a nice body kick, but unless he lands something naughty... Makhachev just threw an absolutely lovely right hook then. I tell you what, Islam's hands are quick. Islam's hands are good, man. But the problem here now, what we're seeing, is Thiago's just reacting to what Islam's doing. He's just waiting for Islam to throw. He needs to... It'd be nice to see him... Oh, I think Islam's rocked him there. He caught him with a nice 1-2 and an uppercut. Moises, he looks like he dropped down a little bit as he kind of jumped in and clinched then. So he's got like a body lock against... So Thiago's got the body lock on Islam up against the cage. Oh, we've got 4 commentators now. We've got Heidi on the... Heidi's on there. That was a nice little trip there from Islam. Didn't quite reverse it, but weren't far off, to be fair. I was just watching Islam's legs then, just watching what he was doing, because obviously Thiago's got Islam pressed against the fence. I was just looking what he was doing. He looked like he was constantly going for a trip, and he almost just got a foot sweep then. To be fair, I'm not. I genuinely do prefer the stand-up side of it, but when there are some mint wrestlers, I can appreciate. To see simple things down to like leg position and stuff like that, and hand position, it's... To do that whilst you're in a fight, it takes some fucking skill, man. very high, like I say, it's high level stuff. I mean, a lot of people might find this quite slow, but if you can appreciate what they're doing, I mean, Islam is just wearing down with the weight now. So basically, Islam's reversed this and is kind of so he's on the back of Thiago. He's got the hands in. And it's just like kneeing him, just wearing on him, just kind of like putting all the weight on his back. And then just lifted and dumped him down. Great takedown. He had to do something then, and he did. And now it looks like he might. There's a minute left in the round. He's got the back. But like no, he's transitioned to the front. Is he going to go full mount? No. Oh, he's got his leg caught. Islam has. It looks like he's going for a heel hook. Islam's got to be careful here. He could get his leg ripped off here, son, if he ain't careful. Yeah, Islam's just looking back at his corner then. So he's just punching down. Oh, I'll tell you what. Come on, Thiago. He's still got his leg. He's going for a toe hold. He's trying to crank anything here. I tell you what, though. Right, yeah, end of the third. So attacking the leg there at the end. I tell you what, Makhachev looks tired. It'll be interesting to see his gas tank. To be fair, it'll be really interesting to see his gas tank. Right, just getting ready to get into the fourth. Right, just getting ready to. Yep, fourth round underway. Thiago just threw a nice punch then, and another one down the middle. Islam landed one of his own down the middle as well. Not bad at all. Nice inside leg kick there from Thiago. He went for another one then, but he just stopped. I don't know why he should have went for that. High kick thrown there by Islam, but blocked by Thiago, and straight in for the takedown, and he picks him up and he's walking him and he's just dumped him down. Absolutely fantastic. Lovely from Makhachev there. Picked him up and walked with him for about 3 seconds and just dumped him down. That was fantastic. So Makhachev's basically just in his guard now and just raining punches down. He's got 4 minutes now. He's on top. He's got 3 minutes 55. Now he's got to try and work. He's landed about 5 shots so far. Not big ground and pound strikes, but enough to mark him up. Yeah, it's just, to be fair, it's been mostly Islam. I knew it more than likely would. I'm surprised at how good his hands have looked though, to be fair. His hands actually haven't looked too bad at all. Yeah, Islam's is stalking for the finish now. He's got his back. It feels like literally a matter of time now, just before he slips in he can slip in the rear naked choke. It looks like he's going to try and pull him onto his back. If I wouldn't... See, what he's doing, he's punched him once or twice and he's stopping, thinking about where he can slide the hand under. If I was Islam, I'd just keep raining blows until the rest stops the fight. They can only throw so many unanswered shots. I think he's under. I think he's got the choking. Yeah, he's in. He's tapped. It's over. 4th round, rear naked choke. It's only a matter of time before he got it. Yeah, I didn't knew that was going to happen. It weren't going to be far off. And there we go, guys. The betting card was only let down by the one fight. That seems to be my current one at the moment. Like I say, it's usually someone around about the halfway mark, but the Dustin one didn't come in, but the rest of the ones did. So that's not too bad of a prediction, to be fair. I'm happy with that. Right, guys, that's the end of the stream. It's a good card, all finishes. Not seen that for a while, to be fair. I can't remember the last card, actually, to be fair. That's actually had all finishes on the main card, so that's been awesome. Mint seeing Miesha Tate come back. I'll take that out now, just so I can talk for a bit. Yeah, it was really good to see Miesha Tate come back, actually. She looked absolutely awesome. She looked in incredible shape. She looked in better shape now than she did when she left, because obviously they showed like highlights from like a last fight, I think, and then when she was talking about doing when she was doing a retirement speech, and you know, I'm not saying she looked overweight or anything, but she looked in fucking hella better shape now. She looked absolutely fantastic. To be fair, all the fighters that won looked really good today, in great shape. But no, Islam pretty much went through him relatively easy, to be fair. I mean, yeah, the odds weren't far off. I don't know if Islam was trying to get rounds under his belt or what, or we just didn't get the position he wanted to, but as soon as he got onto his back then, you could tell it was only a matter of time before he sunk the choke in, and it took him he got on top of him, he had 4 minutes to work, and he finished him in about a minute and a half. So yeah, that was absolutely brilliant. Guys, I'm going to get off because it's like late here. Let's see you. No, do you know what? We'll see if Makhachev calls anyone out. I hope so. I'm pretty sure he will do. I'm pretty sure he's probably going to call out Tony Ferguson. Pretty sure he's going to pick. Yeah, I reckon he will. So they're just going to. They're just declaring the winner. Right then. Oh, I forgot he speaks perfect English, doesn't he? $20-1. That's mint, man. Yeah, first 4th round, yeah. Yeah, to be fair, his body kicks are on point. His hands look absolutely great, to be fair. His hands look awesome. But yeah, his wrestling was just unreal. That takedown he did in the 4th round, where he just picked him up and he had him up there for a while, was brilliant, to be fair. That was very well done by Islam. It was only a matter of time in that 4th round before he was going to get the choke. So now that's great. Absolutely brilliant result for Islam there. Shame about Dustin not coming in, because that would have been the bet card. Absolutely perfect. I mean, the rest of them we called bang on. I mean, obviously Islam won, Miesha won, Gamrot won, Billy Quarantillo won. It was just a Dustin one that didn't come through, which was slightly annoying, but not bad predictions. I'm happy with that. I'm usually about only, if I get one wrong, if I get any wrong, it's usually about one. So no, that's good, man. But guys, just waiting for a call out. Just listening to Islam's post-fight speech. Just waiting to see who he calls out. Oh, it's called out RDA. That's a great call out. That's a great call out, that is. He'll get that as well. Basically turned around and says he's going to give him 4 months. That'll be a mint fight, RDA, Islam. And Islam will demolish RDA, to be fair. RDA's on his way out, especially if it's at lightweight. I prefer, as fighters get older, I do prefer him going up a weight class. But yeah, I think RDA looks great at 170, to be fair. He just has not been on the best of... He's not on a really good win streak, but never mind. But yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap this up because I'm going to shoot off to bed because it's 5:45 here and I've been up for like 23 hours. So thanks for watching, guys. It's been mint. Yeah, have a good one. See you in the next one.